Hi, welcome to the Fit Minds Friday Facebook Live event. You may be joining us live or watching the video replay. In any case, welcome to the event. These times are certainly challenging, but I find it helpful to continue to set goals and move forward. And so my goal this week was to learn how to do a Facebook Live event. You know, there's nothing like a little public humiliation to help you focus your mind and try and learn how to do things. So since this is my first Facebook Live event, please cut me a little slack if things are not as smooth as they should be. So today I want you to ask yourself, what one thing could you add to your life that would make a difference to your brain health? In this Fit Minds Friday Brain Health Challenge, I'm going to ask you 6 questions to provoke your thinking in this area. And I want to give you to give yourself a 5-point rating scale. So you can say 1 equals or does not describe me at all, and 5 describes me perfectly. So you can mark yourself 1 to 5 on a scale for every question that I ask you. And once you get to the end of these questions, you can choose one small thing to implement this week. So each week I'm going to give you a concrete focus, but today I want to give you an overall panorama to choose from. So the first thing I want you to think about is your social networks. So do you have at least 2 to 3 interactions with people you care about every week? So in one study, individuals who had face-to-face contact with family and friends 2 to 3 times per week experienced a 50% drop in rates of depression. So this was really hard to do during the pandemic, but now that things are starting to open up, you might want to focus this week on reconnecting with the faces in your life that you love. A second question I want to ask you is, do you do some type of physical exercise every day that you enjoy? I mean, it's hard to do physical exercise that you don't enjoy. So is there something you love to do that you can put into your day? So research shows that 52 hours in 6 months is the minimum amount of exercise that's necessary to positively impact brain health. So that's 2 hours per week. So if you divide that by 7, that's 17 minutes and 15 seconds of physical exercise every day to meet your 2-hour threshold. So think about what you're doing each day, and do you get enough physical exercise? The next question I want to ask you is about nutrition. So do you eat well, including sufficient protein in your daily diet? So protein is an important building block or macronutrient for a healthy brain. It provides really some necessary nutrients that your brain needs to be healthy. So next week, we're going to focus on nutrition with a specific nutrition challenge. But for now, think about how much protein you're consuming each day. So according to a dietary reference intake report, an adult should consume around 0.36 grams of protein for every pound of body weight. So if you're 100 pounds, that's 36 grams of protein. And if you're 200 pounds, that's 72 grams of protein. So frankly, I kept the math really simple, but you can figure that out for yourself as to what makes the most sense for you. But just thinking about what you're eating each day and are you getting enough protein in your diet? The next question I want to ask you is around your spiritual life or your inner life. So do you spend time in thoughtful reflection for a few minutes every day? So the research shows that reflection, meditation, prayer, that all helps reduce stress. And we know stress has a very negative impact on brain health. So think about your life, your inner life, and are you focusing on that so you have enough time to reduce stress and find inner serenity? The next question I want to ask you is around mental challenges. So are you exercising your brain every day with a challenging activity? So research shows that cognitive exercise reduces dementia risk. So think about adding a new activity to your daily routine that stretches you mentally. So if you're not signed up for our daily brain challenge, that is certainly something you can do. And finally, let's talk about, wrong one. Let's see, where am I? Okay, there we go. No, I'm just messing up here. I think I've lost my last one. Anyways, the last question that I want to ask you about is whether you have a bucket list. So we know that recent research shows that if you have purpose in your life, you improve your longevity. So Do you have a bucket list of items for personal growth or achievement that are meaningful to you? And if you don't, maybe spend a few minutes during the day and make that list. So those are 6 things to think about and see where you fit in terms of what you want to improve for your brain health. Next week, we're going to focus specifically on a nutrition challenge. So join us here for Friday's Fit Minds Challenge next week at 11. So see you next week.